Have you ever contemplated the profound wisdom hidden within the ancient texts of the Bible, such as the book of Proverbs? It's a treasure trove of timeless wisdom, offering gems of advice that remain relevant to this day. Let's delve into the first proverb in chapter 17, verse 1. This proverb reads, "Better is a dry morsel with quietness than a house full of feasting with strife." At a glance, it might seem like a simple comparison between a modest, peaceful existence and a wealthy, conflict-ridden one. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a profound message about the value of peace and serenity. This proverb advises us to choose tranquility, even if it means giving up material comforts. It's a call to prioritize inner peace over external riches, to choose harmony over discord, and to value the quiet simplicity of a dry morsel over the chaotic abundance of a feast. So, the first pearl of wisdom from Proverbs is to value peace over materialistic pleasures. Moving forward, let's unravel the wisdom of the next two proverbs. Proverbs 17 verse 2 implores us to be forthright when we have a genuine grievance. It teaches us the importance of honesty in our interactions with others. Instead of harboring resentment or engaging in gossip, we should express our concerns openly and honestly. This proverb emphasizes the importance of communication in maintaining harmony and resolving conflicts. On the other hand, Proverbs 17, verse 3, takes us on a journey of self-awareness. It warns us against the intoxicating allure of sin, urging us to be disgusted by our own misdeeds. This proverb reminds us that while sin might offer momentary gratification, it ultimately leads to spiritual decay. It encourages us to be mindful of our actions, to resist temptation, and to strive for righteousness. Thus, honesty and self-awareness are the key teachings from these two proverbs. Now we dive into the heart of wisdom with Proverbs 4 and 5. Our journey takes us to Proverbs 17, verse 4. "He who commits a sin enjoys doing it, but a righteous person is disgusted by his own sins." This proverb is a gentle reminder to stay vigilant of our actions. It's human nature to find pleasure in things we shouldn't, but the truly righteous recognize their missteps and strive to avoid temptation. It's not about being perfect, but about recognizing our flaws and making a conscious effort to grow from them. Moving on to verse 5. "The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of wisdom." This proverb emphasizes the importance of sharing knowledge and wisdom. Just as food nourishes the body, wisdom nourishes the mind. By sharing our wisdom, we can help others grow and learn. But it's also a stark reminder of the consequences of turning a blind eye to wisdom. Those who refuse to learn, who close themselves off to wisdom, are akin to starving themselves of the food their mind so desperately needs. It's a call, not just to seek wisdom for ourselves, but to help feed others with our knowledge and understanding. Now let's consider these proverbs together. They promote the idea of self-awareness, of understanding our own actions and their consequences. They also stress the importance of sharing our wisdom with others, of helping them grow and learn. Yet, they also warn us of the futility of trying to change those who refuse to learn or grow. Just as 100 blows on a fool are ineffective, so are our attempts to enlighten those who close themselves off to wisdom. It's a reminder that we should focus our energy where it can make a real difference, on those willing to learn and grow. These proverbs therefore highlight the importance of sharing wisdom and the power of constructive criticism. They urge us to be mindful of our actions, to share our wisdom generously, and to focus our efforts on those who are open to growth and learning. Remember, every word we speak, every action we take, has the potential to feed many. So let's choose wisely. Finally, let's delve into the last proverb and wrap up our journey of wisdom. Proverbs 17 verse 6 advises us to be careful with our words, to speak with kindness and consideration. It reminds us that our words have power. They can either uplift or harm others. They can either be a balm to a wounded soul or a dagger to the heart. So let's be mindful of the words we utter. Let's strive to speak words that are gracious, words that build up rather than tear down. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on the lessons we've gleaned from these proverbs. We began with the understanding that peace and serenity are far more precious than material wealth marred by strife. It's better to live with less if it means living with more tranquility. We then moved on to the importance of honesty. When we have a legitimate claim against someone, we should express it, but we should avoid unnecessary conflict and gossip when we don't. It's a delicate balance, but one that's crucial to maintain. Next, we examine the stark contrast between the sinner who revels in their transgressions and the righteous person who is repulsed by their own sins. The lesson here is clear. Be aware of your actions and strive to avoid temptation and sin. We also learned about the value of sharing wisdom. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools perish for lack of wisdom. Let's be generous with our knowledge, always seeking to learn and grow. And of course, we touched on the power of constructive criticism. A wise person benefits more from a single rebuke than a fool does from 100 blows. Let's be open to guidance and criticism, using them as tools for growth. In conclusion, the book of Proverbs offers timeless wisdom on leading a peaceful, honest life filled with self-awareness, wisdom sharing, constructive criticism, and kind speech. Remember, words have the power to either uplift or harm, so choose them wisely.